Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and dear followers of my channel, JC's Online English School. How are you today? I hope everybody's doing fine because ahead of us we have another online class number 10 already. Today's Friday, and as you know, on Fridays I broadcast a new online class, level C1, which is advanced. Okay, so once again, online class number 10, level C1 advanced. Okay, and today we're going to do another review class. Okay, we've been doing review classes throughout the week, and today is not going to be a difference. Okay, now the time here in Madrid, the capital of Spain, where I'm broadcasting live, is 4:15 in the afternoon. It's very, very cloudy. It hasn't rained yet, but it's going to rain pretty soon. Okay, so the weather is not good, but here I am. Okay, let me make sure I have a good connection. And indeed I do. Okay, so once again, for the last time, online class number 10, level C1 advanced review class. Okay, let's see what I have prepared for you. Okay, we're going to be reviewing what we've been doing in the previous 9 lessons, 9 classes. But first of all, welcome to Jason's Online English School. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, the weekend is around the corner. It's going to be a long weekend here in Madrid. Monday, there's a holiday on Monday. So, but I'll be broadcasting. I'll be working on Monday. I'll be broadcasting. So, okay, different levels. Remember, there are 6 in English: A1 beginner, A2 elementary, B1 intermediate, B2 upper intermediate, C1 advanced, and C2 proficiency. Okay, and as I said before, today is Thursday, or rather Friday, I'm sorry. Today's Friday, so I'll be broadcasting level C1 advanced, as I do every Friday. Okay, so yes, today's date, first of all, British. Today is Friday, the 6th of November, 2020. Americans, today is Friday, November 6th, 2020. Okay, remember there are 2 versions. You can choose the one that you prefer. I personally prefer the American version because it is shorter. Okay, now let's review some of the expressions that we covered in the previous 9 lessons. Okay, and the first one is very similar to Spanish. The shoemaker's son always goes barefoot. Okay, I repeat, the shoemaker's son always goes barefoot. And that means that often those close to a person don't benefit from the person's expertise. And it is true. So often, not always, but often. Okay, so the shoemaker's son always goes barefoot. Okay, so that is today's expression number 1. Now, we also studied another expression. Okay, totally different from Spanish in this case. So it goes like this. The early bird catches the worm. Okay, once again, the early bird catches the worm. Now that means that one who arrives first has the best chance for success. Not necessarily he will be successful or she, but he or she has a better chance for success, or the best chance for success. I repeat again, the early bird catches the worm. Okay, but we saw more expressions throughout the lessons, throughout the first 9 lessons. And here is another one. You've made your bed, now lie in it. Okay, you've made your bed, now lie in it. In other words, this is said to someone who must accept the unpleasant result of what they've done. Okay, so yeah, you made your bed, now lie in it. In other words, you must accept the unpleasant results of what you have done, my friend. Otherwise, you shouldn't have done it. Okay, let's start. Let's take a look at some examples. 3 examples down there. You can see on the image. You can't complain now. You've made your bed, lie in it. Another example. You've made your bed, so lie in it. Deal with the consequences. Okay. And the last example would be, I don't really care. She's made her bed, so she must lie in it. Okay. So accept the responsibilities of what you've done. Otherwise, think about it twice before you do it. Okay. We also studied a few phrasal verbs. Okay, throughout the weeks. The previous 9 weeks. By the way, if you hear a strange noise, that is my dog over here. She is snoring. Okay, so if you hear strange noises, that's her snoring. She wants to be with me, her father, and to try to learn some English. Anyway, so phrasal verb on the left and the meaning on the right column. Let's begin with the first one. Carry on. That means continue. Pass out. That means to faint. Pass away, that is to die. Look for, search. Look after, take care of. For instance, I look after my dog. Hold on, wait a short period or short time. Hold on. Run out of, they're missing the preposition run out of. To run out of means have none left. Okay. Wake up. To wake up means stop sleeping. Come on, wake up, wake up. It's time to go. Wake up. Go back means to return to a place. Give up. To give up means to stop trying. Take off means start to fly for airplanes, or also if you're hot, you want to take off your jacket also. So it has a double meaning. And the last one is run away, which means escape, escape. Okay, so let me read them again really fast. Carry on, pass out, pass away, look for, look after, hold on, run out, wake up, go back, give up, take off, and run away. All right, so we saw those phrasal verbs in the previous weeks, but we also have idioms. Okay, remember those idioms that we studied as well? Okay, so here are the idioms that you can see on your screen. Okay, all right. Someone's fingerprints are all over. Okay, that means someone's influence is evident. Okay, all right. Another one on the right-hand side. In the hands of somebody, that means being taken care of or controlled by somebody. Okay. Next one, have a finger in every pie. If you have a finger in every pie, meaning to be involved in many activities and to have influence over a lot of people. Okay. And on the right hand side, you have a summary of some of them as well. So let me go on. Let's see what else we have for today. Oh, yes. The difference between like versus alike. Okay, the difference, remember, they are comparing. Okay, so let's read some of the sentences that we studied previously. If you want to go back to the lesson, they are all recorded in the channel. Okay, so if you cannot watch it live, you can always go back at any time you want. They are all there, so you can take a look at them whenever you want. Number one, she behaves like her mother. We're comparing her and her mother, so she behaves like her mother. Number two, the twins behave alike. In other words, always badly. The twins behave alike, always badly. Okay. Number three, like you, I decided not to go. Okay, like you, I decided not to go. Number four, I love big cats like lions. Okay, I do. Yeah, they're cute. Okay, and dangerous too. Number five, they looked enough alike to be twins. They looked enough alike to be twins. But don't worry, there are more examples. Okay, let's take a look at the next screen where we have uh, sentences from 6 to 10. Okay, so number 6. Do you look like your mother or father? In my case, I look more like my mother. Okay, kind of short, and so yes, I look like her more. My brother looks like our father more. Okay, number 7. My father and I don't look alike. No, sir. No, he's taller than me. Number 8. John loves spicy food, like me. Number 9. Spain, like other European countries, is a good country to spend your holidays, and it is. I recommend you to come when the pandemic disappears. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Number 10. They looked a lot alike. I'm sorry. They look a lot alike in some ways. Yeah, they were very similar. So you can translate sometimes alike for the word similar. Okay, and it's very, very similar. So they look a lot alike, or they look a lot similar in some ways. Okay, so that is all concerning like and alike. And now we're going to concentrate on a very difficult structure, very difficult sentence or grammar structure, which is have something done. Okay, this one, most of my students have problems with it. I don't know. I don't find it so hard, but yeah, most of my students, like I said, have a lot of problems. So let's take a look at some sentences to give you an idea of how it works. And again, if you want more information, I suggest you go back to this unit and take a look at the grammar, the whole lesson. Okay, so number 1, because in this lesson we're just reviewing, remember, we usually have the bedrooms redecorated every 2 years. Okay, we usually have the bedrooms redecorated every 2 years. Okay, somebody does it for you. You don't usually do it. Number 2, Sarah is making her own wedding dress. She is having it made by a designer in Italy. Sarah probably has a lot of money, and that's why she's doing that. Okay. Number 3, have you ever had anything stolen from your house? Yes, yes, I have. While I lived in Orlando, somebody burglarized my apartment and they stole my VCR with a VCR VCR movie inside. Okay, my VCR player with a VCR movie inside. We're talking about 1993, long time ago, a long time ago. But yes, have you ever had anything stolen from your house? Yes, I have, unfortunately. Number 4, he didn't fix his car himself. He had it fixed. Okay, he didn't fix his car himself. He had it fixed at the garage. You can pronounce garage or garage. Both are correct. Garage or garage. Okay, very good. Number 5. There are more sentences, okay? Because again, this structure is a little bit hard to understand. Number 5, let's move on. Your hair is too long. You need to have it cut. Okay, your hair is too long. You need to have it cut. Number 6, I'm going to do my food shopping online and I'm going to have the food delivered to my house. Yeah, many people do that nowadays. It's very comfortable. Okay, and convenient too. Number 7, if you can't see properly, you should have your eyes tested. If you can't see properly, you should have your eyes tested. Okay. Number 8, are they going to paint the kitchen themselves or are they going to have it painted? Probably they will have it painted, probably. Okay, so let's move on to review some this topic in order to, so as to, and so that. Remember that one? Okay, from our previous lesson again. Okay, so let's take a look at the sentences. Sometimes you can use 2 or 3 of them at the same time. Number 1, I'm buying paint. I want to paint my whole door. You can combine those 2 sentences with I'm buying paint to, in order to, or so as to paint my whole door. Okay, so here you have 3 options. I prefer in order to. That is my favorite, but you can have simply to, in order to, or so as to, and the 3 of them are fine. Number 2, he left his rifle outside. He didn't want to frighten his wife. No wonder. So we can combine those 2 sentences into he left his rifle outside in order not to, or so as not to, frighten his wife. Good decision, man. Good decision. Number 3, I wore boots. I didn't want my feet to get wet. Okay, good idea. You can combine them into I wore boots in order not to, or so as not to get my feet wet. Okay, so either in order to, not to, or so as not to, either one of those options is correct. And number 4, don't let him play with scissors. He might cut himself. You can combine them into don't let him play with scissors in case he cuts himself, or so that he can't cut himself. All right. So sometimes there are several ways you can say the same sentence to express the same meaning. But let's move on with sentences 5 through 9. I'll post the card today. I wanted to get there on Billy's birthday. Good idea. You can combine the sentences into I'll post the card today so that it will be there on Billy's birthday. All right. And number 6, I'll take off my shoes. I don't want to make any noise. Good idea, especially someone is sleeping. And you can combine them into I'll take off my shoes in order not to, or so as not to make any noise. Number 7, I'm saving up. I want to buy a helicopter. I suppose it is a model. I don't think it is a, it's a real helicopter. I don't know. So I'm saving up to, in order to, or so as to buy a helicopter. Okay, good luck. If it is a real one, you have to save a lot of money. Okay, number 8. I said it at the top of my voice. I wanted everybody to hear it. I said it at the top of my voice so that everybody could hear it. So that everybody could hear it. And number 9, airplanes carry parachutes. Aeroplanes, rather. Aeroplanes carry parachutes. The crew can escape in case of fire. Good idea. So aeroplanes carry parachutes so that the crew can escape in case of fire. All right. So there you have it. In order to, so as to, and so that. And now we're going to review the importance of laughter. Remember that one about 3 or 4 weeks ago? The importance of laughter. Now, how do you bring laughter into your life? Very easy. Number 1, you smile. It's contagious. Yes. Number 1, you need to smile, or we need to smile. Number 2, we need to count our blessings. Everybody has blessings, yes. So we need to make a list, okay? We got good things in our lives going for us, so don't forget. Count your blessings. Number 3, When you hear laughter, move towards it. Okay, move towards it. Okay, because remember, it is contagious. Okay, laughter or smiles are contagious. Number four, you need to spend time with, or we need to spend time with fun, playful people. Okay, we are always surrounded by depressing people. We will be depressed in a very short while. So let's spend time with fun and playful people. It will be good for us. And last but not least, number five, bring humor into conversations. Okay, as I teach my classes, whenever I see the opportunity, I bring a joke into the conversation. Okay, so bring new humor into conversations. Okay, it's good to laugh. Laughing is just great. Okay, now, other than laughing, we talked as well about the importance of walking. Remember that one? So walking is extremely important. Okay, the same as or as much as laughing. So walking is important because, among other benefits, number one, because it burns calories. Yes, it does. It burns calories. Number two, it strengthens the heart. That's very important. It strengthens the heart. Number three, it can help lower our blood sugar. Okay, it can help. It doesn't say it lowers, but it can help. It can help lower our blood sugar. What is another benefit? Okay, well, it is important because it can ease joint pain, especially our knees. Okay, it can help when you have pain on your joints, especially your knees. And the last one, walking is important because it boosts immune function. Okay, it helps our immune function. So don't forget those five benefits of walking. Okay, and we also talked about the benefits of drinking water. Okay, so remember laughing, walking, and drinking water, three very important things that we should do whenever we get a chance or as much as possible. Now, drinking water is important because number one, it helps our kidneys. Number two, it helps keep skin looking good. Okay, you look healthier. Number three, it helps energize our muscles as well. Yes. Number four, it can help control calories. And number five, it helps maintain the balance of body fluids. So, as you can tell, walking or drinking water, walking and smiling are excellent things for us to do if we want to have a healthy life. So, smile and laugh as much as you can, walk as much as you can, and drink as much water as you can daily on a daily basis. Okay, so now, in today's section, we are going to stop for a few weeks talking about different universities around Madrid, different universities around the world, and we're going to concentrate now on a new topic, a new section called Around the World. Okay, and I'm going to select every week a different city, and of course, the first one had to be Madrid, which is where I was born and where I have lived most of my life, not the whole life, but most of my life, and that's the city that I know best. Okay, so Madrid, the country is Spain. Okay, it is the capital, as you can imagine, or if you don't know, you do now. So the country is Madrid. I mean, country is Spain, and the city is Madrid, the capital. Okay, elevation is 667 meters over sea level. Okay, 667, or which is the same, 2,188 feet above sea level. Okay, so yeah, it's not very high compared to the cities around the world, so no problem there. Now, the area, including the capital city and municipality, okay, both. It has 604,31 square kilometers or 233.33 square miles. So it's a pretty good area. Okay, it's pretty good. Okay, now, in terms of the population in the year 2018, it hasn't changed much in the last two. So in terms of population, once again, including the capital city and municipality, there are 6.6 million people. That's a lot. 6.6 million people, and it is the third largest city here in Europe after London and Berlin. The third largest in Europe after London and Berlin in terms of population. Okay, so London is number one, Berlin is number two, and Madrid is number three. Okay, now, when was Madrid, the city, the capital of the country? When was Madrid founded? Well, it was founded on the 9th century. A few years ago, yeah. So it was founded on the 9th century. It's a pretty old city. Now, what is Madrid famous for? Well, there are several options, several things why the city is famous for. I selected just five. Number one, it has the Prado Museum, Museo del Prado, as it is called, one of the most famous here in Europe. So the Prado Museum, I've been there several times, and I recommend you to go if you ever had the chance to come to Madrid. So the Prado Museum, yes, it is also the center of all the roads, or it has the center of all the roads in Spain. It is located in kilometer zero, kilometro cero, as we say in Spanish here. So it is there. I've been there a few times, and I have pictures with it. So it is in the downtown area, so I recommend you to visit. So many people go there and take pictures. Okay, it is famous also for the calamari sandwiches, the squid calamari sandwiches. They are delicious with a beer if you have the chance. So yeah, calamari sandwiches are delicious, truly, truly, truly delicious. And it has also the oldest restaurant in the world, which is Sobrino de Botín, located in the downtown area. I've never had lunch there or dinner, but yes, it is there. I've seen it. So yeah, it is the oldest restaurant in the world, not in Europe, in the world. Okay. And last but not least, it has the biggest Zara store in the world. Okay, in el Paseo de la Castellana, the longest street here in Madrid. It has the biggest Zara store in the world. Okay, it's not the one in New York. The one in Madrid is bigger. So if you come to Madrid, don't forget to visit those places. Okay, now let's see what else we have. Interesting fact. Okay, remember that in every lesson we have, I try to bring something that is interesting, or at least I consider interesting. I hope you share my thoughts. But today's interesting fact goes like this. Did you know that the color purple is known as a royal color because it was the hardest dye to extract and it came from sea snails? So only the royals could afford it. Okay, so once again, purple is known as the royal color because it was the hardest dye to extract and it came from sea snails. So only the royals could afford it. Okay, that is our interesting fact for today. And here is our joke. I hope you like it. Okay, here it goes. So I asked a blonde, which is closer, Florida or the sun? She said, the sun, because I can look up and see it. No comments. Let me let me share this one again. So I asked a blonde, which is closer, Florida or the sun? And she said, oh, the sun, because I can look up and see it. No comments. No offense to you blondes. If any blonde is watching the video, it's just a joke. No offense, please. My apologies, but please don't be offended. It's just a joke. Okay, today's thought. This one is kind of nice. Okay, today's thought. Okay, now today's thought goes like this. I hope you like it. And nobody will be offended with this one, obviously. A positive attitude may not solve all your problems, but it annoys enough people to make it worthwhile. Once again, a positive attitude may not solve all your problems, but it annoys enough people to make it worthwhile. Think about that one. Think about that one. It's a very interesting thought. I agree with it. Okay, that's why you always have a positive attitude. Okay, if it annoys enough people, that's good. It's worth it. It's worth it. Totally worth it or worthwhile. Okay, now this is the end of the lesson, ladies and gentlemen. To learn more, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button and to share this video with others who might be interested in learning a few things. Okay, we have all 781, no, 801 subscribers as of right now. So thank you very much for your subscriptions. Thank you very much for your interest in learning. It's a pleasure to be here every day of the week. Remember, we broadcast Monday through Friday, or I broadcast Monday through Friday. Every day is a different level. A1 on Mondays, A2 on Tuesdays, B1 on Wednesdays, C1 on B2 on Thursdays, and C1 on Fridays. Okay. If anybody wants to learn with me, please send me a message. You have my number there on the screen or my email address. Okay. As a matter of fact, I always have classes. Whenever I finish the lesson, I finish the lesson, I always have a class. Actually, 3 or 4 after this one. But at exactly 5 o'clock Spanish time, I have a lesson every day, every Monday through Friday, even on Saturdays and Sundays. But anyway, yes, I'm available. So if you want to have classes with me, let me know. Let me know. Okay, so in any case, that's all, folks. Thank you so much for your attention, or thank you so much for watching this video. And don't forget, I'll be back next week. Actually, I'll be back on Monday with level A1, even though Monday is a holiday. But I'll be here. I'll be here. And then with this lesson, if anybody's interested, I'll be back on Friday again. Hello, Diana. How are you? Well, God bless you. Thank you very much, Anna, for connecting today. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I'll be back. I'll be back next week. on Monday, even though it is a holiday, I repeat. So thank you very much for watching it, and God bless you. Goodbye.